What's up, guys? Welcome back to another StarCraft 2 match. I am your caster, War Battle, and it is another DuSt League Season 3 Week 2 match between Rival B Team and DhzPro. The score is currently 3-1, and we have spawning in the bottom right-hand corner of Frost, the red Terran player, DuSt. And in the top left-hand corner, playing for Rival Gaming, the yellow Protoss player, dipwood. Words don't describe it. But it has a GL in there, so it's okay, right? It has a good luck. Good luck. There's no have funning, though. No fun is going to be had in this match. So, both players opening very standard here. DuSt, he ain't worried, man. He's opened up the same way every time. He's just happy getting these Reapers up. Well, actually, last game he didn't open Reaper, so I shouldn't say he's opened the exact same way because it has changed a little bit. Dipwood, though, is going two barracks, or two gateways pretty early on. He's going to throw down the cyber core now. So he's not going like one gateway into expand. He's going to be playing this one a little bit safer, you could say. I'd probably say two gates is actually a much safer idea in Protoss versus Terran now, rather than going straight for the expansion because of things like, proxy Reapers and, proxy 3 racks and things like that. You never know when that could show up, and you don't want to get caught with your pants down. With a couple Reapers jumping into your base. You don't want that. You don't want a bunch of creepy Reapers coming into your base when you got no pants on. You gotta have pants on sometimes. But this probe, he's gonna just dance around here. He's gonna get picked off by this Reaper, which is a little unfortunate. He lasted a little bit longer than we all could have expected, but he will fall eventually. A Marine will be the second thing to come out. But it has kept dipwood safe. Nothing really scouted out of DuSt besides the expansion, so he doesn't know about this double gateway opening from dipwood, which there's no way DuSt can have any aggression in this game. Dipwood's actually going to go cross map with those two adepts. Whoops. Oh, look at that. So we did have a pause there real quick, but obviously because it's a replay, we just skip straight through the pause. No worry at all. And yeah, so an adept is out on the map for dipwood. On the other hand, though, dipwood is going to roll in here. He's going to come in with these adepts, and he's dealing a decent amount of damage here. This is pretty good. This isn't bad. This is not bad at all. He's not going to be able to get in the main, but that's all right. He doesn't need to. Oh, no. Oh, no. Dipwood, why did you do that? He's not even going to get that SCV, so at the end of the day, only one SCV for two adepts. That was actually not that great. I was hoping he could have, he shouldn't have ran up that ramp, which is a little unfortunate. But behind this, we have a Stargate and a Robo coming out. We're going to see Phoenixes out of dipwood, which is alright. Phoenixes are pretty good, man. Phoenixes are not too shabby. They're really good at helping deal with drops, which we've seen something that DuSt likes to use on a regular basis. He likes using Phoenixes. He likes, having Phoenixes flying all over the place, dealing damage. Or not Phoenixes, but having drops. Dropping one place, running into another, hitting another place, That's something that is very scary and something that is not super easy to deal with. So we will have to see what DuSt will do in this game, it's actually only one Phoenix comes out and then straight into an Oracle. So this Phoenix, it's not going to be a heavy Phoenix play. The Phoenix just kind of to ward off. You know what the Phoenix is for? You know what, guys? I'm not an idiot, I promise. You know what the Phoenix is for? The Phoenix is to deal with the Liberators. Hello? We all know that Liberators are something that no one likes to deal with, right? No one likes to deal with Liberators. Liberators aren't any fun. They just ruin everybody's day and make just no fun at all. And guess what? This Phoenix is going to have a good old time here dealing with this medevac. He's going to be able to fly around. He sees that Widow Mine. He's not worried about the Widow Mine. He knows he can dance around it. He knows he can dance around and pick off this medevac. Now the medevac, it's leaving the safety of the Widow Mine. He knows where the Widow Mine's at. He can dance around it. He can poke and prod at this. Oh! And guess what? The Phoenix lives. The Phoenix will rise again. Was that too nerdy for you? I hope it was, because that would have just made it even better if it was too nerdy for you. But here comes the Oracle. There are way too many Marines for him to be able to get anything done here. But a really nice Revelation, right? Yeah, Revelation going down there. Oh, yeah, I guess they have Stasis Ward now, right? A Stasis Ward. Does Revelation... Yes, so Revelation is what you use now, which is what this is. Or, it doesn't really tell you. But, Revelation, if you don't know, it causes enemy units and structures within the area to grant vision for 43 seconds, and it also reveals cloaked units, which is pretty cool. It kind of does the job of both things that used to be... Oh, that Stasis Ward! The Stasis Ward is sick. It's sick. But what's going to happen when all these Marines come back? Next year, when all these Marines thaw out, what's everybody going to do next year when all these Marines thaw out? That's a lot of Adepts, though. Oh, and here we go. Marines are dying left and right. I don't know what Ghost is going to do. Here comes the Adepts. The Adepts are going to be jumping right on top of the Marine force, and bam, there they go. But the Marines did the smart thing and just jumped in the medevac. They just jumped in the helicopter and flew away. I guess it's more like a plane. It's a little bit more like a plane, I guess, than a helicopter. But I think a helicopter is the best comparison when it comes to military, just because, like, you know, Vietnam, you had, they got in Hueys and things like that. But yeah, so what is gonna be the decision out of both of these players here? Plus one about to finish for our Terran player, and for our Protoss player, he's just getting down. He is just, where's it at? Where is it? Hello? Oh, here it is. He's just putting down the forge. It was like right on top of here, I think. Just putting that forge down. He is getting a Robo-Bay, though, so I should expect some disruptors to be popping out any second now. There they go. The disruptors are coming onto the map here, and here comes the drop. It is going to come in here. It is going to start tormenting this entire base from Dipwood. Dipwood's army, again, out of position. This is something that we've seen so many times so far from Ghost doing against Protoss players. Just finds them out of position and starts tearing them apart. Guess what? You moved over there. Now I'm going to fly in here with this bio and deal a ton of damage to your third base. Guess what? You're going to pull back to go to the third base. I'm going to jump right back in here into the main base, and guess what? You're going to try and blow up some of my Marines? No problem. I'll just pull away. There we go. Here comes the next Marine force, jumping right back in here to terrorize you just a little bit more. And behind this, I'm just making more units. I'm getting +2 attack, as well as, if I can find the engineering bay around here. I think, where's the engineering bay? Oh, here it is. It's right in front of my face, guys. He's getting +2 and he's getting +1. I literally could have just clicked on that and that would have worked. But, you know, it's like Where's Waldo, right? You got to have a little bit of a game. You got to try and find out where Waldo is. So he is going to scan to see if there was an observer around. I don't believe there was. Nope, the observer was killed. So what's he going to do? He's just going to grab another 4 medevacs. He likes doing these really big drops. He likes doing these really big drops and then moving across the map with like 1 medevac, but a decent number of units, right? So he likes doing this. This is something that we've seen time after time from DuSt. He likes to be a little bit of aggressive here. And dipwood, he knows where these Marines are. He knows exactly where these Marines are. Doesn't know about this drop. He does right now know about this drop, but he doesn't have to worry about it too much with these good disruptor hits. But oh, he will lose that disruptor. And behind this, a lot of damage is being done into his main base. That's a lot of bio. And nothing here to actually deal with it. Is dipwood. He's going to recall. Dipwood has to recall. He's going to pull back into the main base. But guess what? This drop, it's done damage. It's done damage. It's going to pull around. It's going to drop off some units. It's just going to deal some damage here and there. And then run into the third base. Pick off this Templar Archives. And just fly away. Just run away. Honestly, you can just run away. You don't even have to worry about picking up and flying away. You know, you go pick off the 4th base. This is exactly what DuSt has done in every one of his TVPs so far. He just likes to drop all over the place, cause the Protoss player to be completely off balance and kind of just unable to do what he really wants to do here. Dipwood, obviously with an observer right over top, knows where that Widow Mine is, but I don't know. He's down 35 supply. He's down 35 supply. He's got no upgrades at the moment, even started or going. All he has is charge right now. He has charge and warp gate. That is all he has, and he's going up against an army with +1 ship weapons, 2-1 on his bio, with stim, combat shields, and concussive shells, with +3 attack on the way as well as +2 ship weapons. The liberation zones are going to start coming down, and he has some void rays to help deal with these liberators, but that's not enough. And this is going to be a real awkward spot for Dipwood because they're walking across the map. Is Dipwood just going to go? He's going to go for the trade? Dipwood is just going to go for the trade, but DuSt has got enough back at home, I feel like. He's got enough. With the reinforcements from his production, I feel like he's going to have enough to defend against this. This bio is just walking through the base of Dipwood. Dipwood picks off the 4th base, but he loses his 3rd base in the process. And now DuSt moving up. Dipwood is moving into the natural. This is all going to come down to if Dipwood can defend against this army, he wins. But if DuSt has an advantage here. He can lift off and fly away. He can lift off and go into this corner, right? Sure, Dipwood has these void rays, so he will be able to take it down. But if he lifts off and goes in all different directions, Dipwood is going to take a long time to kill that. And Dipwood has nothing that can fly away or do anything against this army. It is an absolutely terrifying position. It is a base trade to the extreme from both teams, or not from both teams, but from both players. I guess it's technically both teams as well. Both of them. This is Dipwood's clan war. This is Rival Gaming's match on the line here, right? It's a best of 7. If DuSt wins, it's over. Death Zone takes it 4-1. If Dipwood wins, you know, he keeps it alive at 3-2, but it is looking more and more like a Death Zone win here. Oh, the liftoff is going to happen from DuSt, and he is picked off. He's completely gutted the main base. There's 1 pylon at the natural, an assimilator at the 3rd, and then an entire base at the 4th base, really. He's got a lot of gas banked up, so that could be potentially a lot of Archons, which could help deal with this army. Thing here for Dipwood is it's going to come down to who decides to fight the other one's army, right? Who decides to go and fight the army? I think this army out of Ghost is scarier than this army out of dipwood. It for sure is. There's only one disruptor, right? That disruptor would have to get the best shot. Like, Ghost would have to completely clump his units into just one big ball. What? Not even a big ball. One little ball so that this disruptor can kill all of them. But now with all of these SCVs, that's a lot of tanking potential. And that's a lot of units out of dipwood that don't deal splash damage. There's only one that deals splash damage. That's a nice stasis ward there. Gonna cut off a lot of that army, but oh, the arc is too much. The arc is too much. He's gotta clean up dipwood's army, and this looks like a GG out of dipwood and a 4-1 win out of Death Zone in this week's Clan War, as Ghost is gonna march across the map. He's gonna march across and clean up this base. Dipwood down to 17 supply. He's got one pro valiantly fighting and valiantly mining to do what he can. A nice time warp is knocked down right before that mothership core's death. But there is not much I see that Dipwood can do against this. Ghost has got an army. Dipwood's got 2 Archons and a Zealot. You can't call that an army, really. And those Archons disappear almost immediately. That's going to be GG. And Ghost will take his team to a 4-1 win in the Week 2 of the Dust League Season 3. I thank you guys for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed the series. If you enjoyed it, please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Be sure to follow the Rival Gaming Twitter in the description at Rival Gaming Pro. And be sure to check out the Rival Gaming website that will also be in the description. The website is still kind of new, like I've said in previous parts. So don't give it too much hate. Just kind of, understand where it is and what it is, But if you have a comment, question, or concern, or want to say anything about anything, leave it in the comment section below. I love reading everybody's comments, and I hope you guys will stay tuned for the next week of Dust League.